You might have heard the phrase, the chosen ones, in texts, spiritual teachings, or videos. But what does it really mean? Today, we're going to explore this interesting question. This isn't just an exploration, it's a journey to discover whether you're one of the people destined for a unique spiritual path. Seeing this can change the way you see your life and your purpose. We're going to dive into ancient wisdom and modern interpretations to see how being chosen affects your personal growth, peace, and understanding. What if understanding the chosen could help you unlock aspects of your life that you've never reached before? Could this insight guide you through challenges or elevate your spiritual practice? Let's find out together. Spiritually, being the chosen one means that you are more aware and awake than others. This means that the way you think, feel, and act is also. You have a path to follow, and you're here to help your generation evolve and prosper. You have higher vibrations than other humans, and you're more awake, aware, and sensitive than most people. This means you'll think, act, and feel differently than most people, especially your family. Chosen ones are often imbued with a deep sense of purpose, a calling that drives them to make a difference. Difference in the world. They've got an innate wisdom and intuition that guides them on their path. While others are content to follow the status quo, the chosen ones are driven to question, explore, and push the boundaries of what's possible. Most people have a fixed mindset, are traditional, and are mentally programmed to do things in a continuous circle. They rarely question their belief systems. Divine beings are chosen to help their generation and family prosper and evolve in each lifetime. They have abundant energy because they have a higher vibration than most humans, so they can help humanity and the planet ascend to higher frequencies. Most people suffer at the beginning of their journey because they always prioritize others before themselves. They think in terms of us. However, most humans think in terms of I. In youth, they will trust and forgive people too much. You will learn to protect your family's got a lot going for them. They're full of energy because they're vibing at a higher frequency than most. They're here to help humanity and the planet rise to higher frequencies. They might have a tough time at the start of their journey because they always put other people first. They think in terms of us. But most people think in terms of I. When they're young, they trust and forgive people too easily. You'll learn to protect your peace and personal boundaries as you get older. Being chosen isn't easy in a world where people just go with the flow and follow the herd. You're a pretty innovative person. What most people think is okay seems unacceptable to you. Remember, you're a soul spirit, not a body. Your body is your vehicle, but it's not who you are. You felt like you were destined for greatness when you were younger. But as your life journey went on, you've had a lot of unwanted experiences, and you feel like you're being held back. You may feel weak at times, but you're stronger than most people. During struggles and difficult times, your spiritual growth grows like a snowball. Now, let's dive into the signs that you are a chosen one. That you often encounter disapproval from other people. You often encounter disapproval from other people. Sometimes you often feel like you're not quite fitting in, like your true home is somewhere else, that you're different, and you're not just here to conform. You're here to make the world better, even when people try to dismiss you. They don't like you, even though you're innocent. This can be disorienting, especially because you're naturally good. You're unique, and that's okay. You're here to make the world a better place, even if that means standing out and facing some resistance. People might not always like you, but that doesn't define you. You've got a strong inner self that keeps you grounded. Your belief in your purpose is what keeps you going, and it also inspires those around you. As you go through life, remember that not everyone gets it. Not everyone will understand your journey or appreciate the uniqueness of your path. That's okay. Your role is not to seek universal approval, but to live authentically, honoring your truth and the visions that propel you forward. Stay focused on what's most important, your growth, your contributions, and the joy of pursuing what feels right for you. By doing this, you'll find that your sense of displacement diminishes over time. You'll start to attract people who resonate with your ideals and You'll find that your sense of displacement diminishes over time. You'll start to attract people who appreciate the same qualities that others might criticize. These connections will be like coming home, a place where you're understood, valued, and loved, not despite your differences, but because of them. You have solid convictions in a supreme power. Unlike those who deny spiritual ideas, you have deep respect for the energies of the cosmos or the Creator. You perceive subtleties that others may overlook. You understand that everything happens according to a divine plan. You're seen as a light bearer, meant to spread light and love around the world. Deep down, you feel this is your true purpose, and you're guided and protected by higher powers. There's no reason to fear because you're on a path that's been carefully designed just for you, and you're not in this alone. This deep sense of purpose gives your daily actions meaning and directs you. You're a light bearer, meant to spread light and love all over the world. Deep down, you know this is your true calling. Thanks to this sacred mission you've been given, you're guided and protected by higher powers. There's no reason to fear because you're on a path that's been carefully laid out just for you, and you're not alone in it. This deep sense of purpose gives your daily actions meaning and directs your steps towards satisfying interactions and endeavors. Each challenge you face is not just a random occurrence, but part of a bigger, meaningful story that helps shape your spiritual journey. Your faith allows you to see obstacles as opportunities for growth and greater alignment with your divine mission. You have an innate intuition. As much as you try to repress it, deep down, you're aware of the path you've chosen. It's a deep feeling you can't shake. Steps towards satisfying interactions and endeavors. Each challenge you face is not just a random occurrence, but part of a larger, meaningful narrative that helps shape your spiritual journey. Your faith allows you to see obstacles as opportunities for growth and greater alignment with your divine mission. You have an innate intuition. As much as you try to repress it, deep down, you are aware of the position you have chosen. It's a deep feeling that you can't shake off, a burning flame within your essence whispering incessantly that you are destined for something of great importance. Instinctively, you understand your role in shaping the world. You resonate with the wisdom of an ancient soul, as if you had lived more existences than your years on this earth indicate. The main dynamics of human interaction on this planet, dominance, hostility, and conflict, confuse you as they seem devoid of logic and harmony. As you navigate the complexities of life, you've got a fire in your belly, telling you that you're meant for something big. You get the feeling that you're an old soul, like you've been around the block a few times more than you've actually been alive. The whole dominance, hostility, and conflict thing in human interactions on this planet is a bit confusing to you. It seems so random and not in harmony with anything. But you've got a knack for knowing where to find your people, the places and people that are in line with your mission. You're drawn to the places where you can really shine and make a difference. It's like your journey is meant to be, with all the synchronicities and divine interventions that guide you to your life's purpose. You're one of a kind, and even though some might take advantage of your generosity, you give from the heart. You're generous by nature. You give selflessly, and that shows a deep sense of altruism that defines your character. This generosity isn't just about material things, but also emotional and spiritual. You offer your time, energy, and compassion to others, often putting their needs before your own. This isn't just a choice, it's an expression of your true nature, a manifestation of what feels right and necessary. Despite the vulnerability that sometimes comes with being open, you're still generous. But you don't let that stop you. In fact, you find that it makes your life better and gives you a deep sense of fulfillment. Your acts of kindness spread, and they have a positive effect on the people around you. They even inspire them to pass on kindness in their own way. However, it's also important to maintain a balance and ensure that your generosity doesn't lead to self-giving. Back can make you feel good and help you connect with others. But it's important to be careful and not neglect yourself. If you take care of yourself, you can help others without using up all your energy. This makes your life feel more balanced. When you help others, it also makes you happier. So, you can help others and take care of yourself. being and continue to grow in love and wisdom. This balance lets you stay resilient and effective in your generosity, making your contributions even more impactful. You're the odd one out, being the different one in your family is another sign that you're special. You've always felt different, like you didn't quite belong. Sometimes you might even have wondered if you were adopted because you're so different from your relatives. While they go one way, you go another. This feeling of being distinct can be tough, but it's also a gift. It pushes you to explore paths less traveled and seek out unique experiences that align more closely with your inner truth. This journey of self-discovery can be tough, but it's also a gift. It can get lonely, but it's also a chance to grow and find your purpose. As you figure out your own path, you'll learn more about yourself and the kind of life you want. You're not just thinking about your own well-being, you're also thinking about the world around you. Discovery can be lonely, but it's also a chance to grow and find your purpose. As you figure out your own path, you learn more about yourself and the kind of life you want. You care about your own well-being, but you also want to help the people around you. You've always wanted to know the truth. This curiosity and desire to make a difference have shaped your life, pushing you to act with intention and compassion. As you look for deeper truths, you also work to share these insights, helping others gain clarity and improve their lives. This dual commitment, you're all about discovery and service, and that's what's driven much of your life's purpose. You're making the world a better place, and you're helping others do the same. You make it easy for people to get to where they're going. Your own struggles have made you the guiding light that others need when they're lost or in pain. You're a beacon of hope for those facing their own challenges because you've been through it. You're the one people turn to for guidance and support when they're struggling. Every challenge you overcome just makes you wiser. You're good at helping others find their way. You might feel like you're in a world that doesn't understand you, but that's where you find your strength. You have unique gifts and the right to play a special role in life. When you're true to yourself and do what you're meant to do, you can turn hard times into something positive. You're facing some big challenges, but you're also doing something great. You're good at helping others find their way. You might feel like you're on your own or misunderstood, like you're not fitting in. But it's through these challenges that you realize your unique gifts and the role you're meant to play. When you truly yourself and follow your purpose, hard times turn into strength, fueling your journey to success and enlightenment. You face big challenges. Not everyone is chosen, but those who are show unmatched strength. They face the toughest battles. These people rise to the occasion, showing courage and resilience in tough times. Their determination and perseverance inspire others to keep going, even in the worst situations. As they deal with life's challenges, they become stronger and more resilient, showing the true spirit of warriors. You know things out of the blue. This is your natural talent. You know things out of the blue. This innate knowledge often surprises you and the people around you. It's as if insights and understanding come to you without any apparent explanation. This ability to tap into deeper knowledge or intuition can be a powerful tool for facing life's challenges and making decisions. Animals are attracted to you. Your presence seems to have a calming effect on them, and they often approach you with confidence and curiosity. Whether it's a friendly dog in the park or a wild bird in your backyard, animals sense your gentle energy and feel safe around you. This connection with the animal kingdom can bring a sense of joy and harmony to your life as you appreciate the beauty and wonder of nature. I've now briefly listed most of the signs that you are a chosen one. You feel like you don't belong in this world. People tend to make fun of you, ignore you, or take advantage of you. You don't really fit in anywhere. You are a true natural leader. You can't follow the status quo. You question when you're being your true self. It can be tough on others. You might feel like you're dimming your light when you're around people you don't know. You might even feel drawn to the darkness in the world. You might feel lonely and wonder why you can't connect with anyone. You might ask deep philosophical questions. People might start messing with you for no reason. Your light might attract people who are broken, and you might hope to fix or alleviate their suffering. Life might seem more challenging for you, with more obstacles. Everything being lets the demons out. You're open to the world, but you're not one to blend in. You're drawn to the bad stuff in this world. You're curious about the world and its problems. You're open to the idea of evil. You feel lonely and confused about why you're different and can't connect with anyone. You ask deep questions. People start messing with you for no reason. You're drawn to people who are broken, hoping you can help them. Life seems harder for you with more problems. You have a strong belief that you can impact the world. You take a different path in life. You're naturally curious about the world you live in. You're kind, but you feel angry and frustrated. You're hated, but then copied. You had a really hard childhood. They understand that their words and actions, no matter how big or small, have a big impact on raising awareness and positive vibrations among people. You enjoy your freedom and can't stand anyone or anything that tries to restrict you. You've suffered many spiritual attacks, wars, rejection, gaslighting, gossip, and betrayal. Some of these attacks come from family and friends. You're sent to certain places and environments to energetically exalt them. You're the one who breaks generational curses in your family. You seek solace in solitude. You're an observer of the world and question it. You feel trapped and dissatisfied in this world. You're open, you're free-spirited and don't like anyone or anything that tries to restrict you. You've suffered many spiritual attacks, wars, rejection, gaslighting, gossip, and betrayal. Some attacks come from family and friends. You're sent to certain places and environments to energetically exalt them. You break generational curses in your family. You seek solace in solitude. You're an observer of the world and question it. You feel trapped and dissatisfied in this world. You're open-minded to new things, ideas, and situations. You find life boring until you discover your true calling. Animals are attracted to you. You have no ulterior motives in your personal relationships. Some days, you're indignant and disgusted with the world. For most of your life, you've thought something was wrong with you. You're in this world, but you're not of this world. You see a lot of repeating numbers. You feel like an unsung hero. You have high standards and expectations of people in the world in general. Someone will randomly and out of the blue attack you. You can explode and get angry at people who consistently you're pushing your boundaries. You're in some not so great situations. You're disappointed because the people around you don't do the right thing at the right time for you. They're too generous with their time and resources. You have the presence of a higher power in and around you all the time. You don't want or you're not very social. You've had some shocking experiences. You know things out of the blue. You've got a golden touch for fixing things. You don't get the credit you deserve. So, my friends, if you notice these signs that we've talked about in the video, pay attention to the call. It's a sign from a higher power. If you've experienced any of these, it might be a sign from a higher power that you're meant to be doing something important during your life on earth. As a chosen one, I suggest that you eat well, exercise, and take some time for yourself each day to reconnect with your true self. We live in a noisy world where everyone seems to want something from you. You need to stay grounded, keep your frequency high, and connect with yourself so that you don't get taken advantage of by negative people or thought patterns. Develop your intuition and use it to stay away from toxic people, situations, and thoughts. Also, cut the energetic cord from people and places that don't serve your greater good. Remember, your light shines in this dark world and many. Hey, just a heads up, there are some dark forces out there that don't want your light. So, be careful, love yourself, forgive others, and keep your feet on the ground. Remember, not everyone is out to get you, and people aren't perfect. Be sensible with your projections, and protect your energy at all costs. If you're still here, you're part of the faithful circle of wisdom seekers. With your support, I can keep making videos and sharing enlightening knowledge. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like it, and comment if this video resonated with you. Thanks for being part of this community. I wish you a life full of abundance, and may you receive generous blessings today.